Okay, we're going to show you something right here. You aren't going to believe this. We just got done. We're heading back to the four-wheelers. Mark was coming back to the edge of the field. Mini blast right there. He's got his head down. And we're doubling back to go get the four-wheelers. And Chris Garza walks up and says, look at right there. Now as you can see, there's footprints right there. And there's a shed laying right there. Mini blast, Mark Gaylord's, was within 8 inches of that antler and didn't even see it. Go ahead and pick it up, Chris. See? So I don't even know why we got Mark with us today. 8 inch, Mark, how do you feel about that? Huh? You got your sunglasses on, you don't have no glare?
This one's all chewed up.
Yeah, problem with these sheds, normally we shed out quite a bit in January and February, but we've been saving like 3 farms so we can kind of video some of these sheds we can find. And the snow's got on them, the squirrels been chewing them up, so hopefully we're not going to run into a day where everything's chewed on, but we'll kind of see. But we're going to head up, we're going to shut off, head back to the next food plot, and then we'll see what we got. We just walking back to the four-wheeler, and Mark walked by a shed, and we're just going by, and Chris Garza just found another shed. And I was just getting the camera loaded up, but we're ready to move to another food plot. And let's check that one out, fellas. Huh? Hold it up.
That's a nice one.
Now who found that one?
Steve.
Oh, Steve did?
We walked right by it.
Well, I'll be darned. The Wars Lane, right there?
Right there.
Unreal.
Oh no.
Well, what did we get?
On the way in, when we left, me and Chris walked right by it.
See, that's why this is such a problem in this snow, because we parked the four-wheelers up here and walked right by it. It's still got all the snow frozen on it.
By it 6 times.
And it was covered. Well, cool.
I think I dropped when it was the snow. Look at it.
The problem with all these sheds we found today, that they've all been off for such a long time, they're all buried under the snow, you can just barely see them. Was that one chewed on?
No. No.
Well?
No.
Well, cool. Well, I'm going to shut the camera off again. Maybe we'll find another one.
I like to think it'd be a 2-year-old though.
Isn't it? Well, we're back at another field. What we're doing, that's Mark and Steve out there. They're running up and down this bean field. This bean field is probably about another 8 or 10 acres. And they're checking out there. And then we're over here with Steve. We're walking this other field. We got another field up here that's beans and brassicas. We're going to check it on the way out. And then we'll see what we got going on down in here. This is a nice farm. A couple of the deer that's on my website we shot over here last year. A couple of the nicer ones. And like I say, this farm here has got 35 acres of food on it. And we got evening hunting, morning hunting. We got corn, beans, standing. We got brassicas, clovers. This is a pretty good setup up in here. Right back there is the brassica field and the bean field. You can see it kind of clear in the back. Then the front of it's all beans.
Stop.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yep, nice one.
Yeah. This point from this ravine kind of spills out into these in this bean field. We got beans on both sides. Real high traffic area through here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just like the main run coming right through here, coming off those beans, heading back into the bed.
Cool.
Nice shed.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that's. Does that look like the other halves of any other ones, or?
You know, I don't think so. Could be though.
Well, we'll do. We got them on the floor. We'll check it out.
You know, I wonder if it's not. This is a real heavy 8-point, not a real strong. real long times, but.
You know what? Give me that shed. Let me take it back to the four-wheeler and check. You gonna walk this finger on
I'll
out?
Keep walking.
Okay.
This finger.
Okay. I'm gonna take this, check it out. This is what we do. We walk all these fingers and all these little points between all these food plots where these deer bed, and then we run the four-wheelers in all of the bean fields, and that's what Mark and Chris is doing out there right now. And so I'm going to go back to the four-wheeler and see if this is a match. I'll just bring the four-wheeler around and pick you up over there.
All right, sounds good.
Just walk all the way around the point.
Yep.
We're going to check this out. Because sometimes when we get the, we start finding a lot of antlers, some of them we get the matches. That one there. Nope, that's a set right there. That's a set. Now this isn't a set. We don't have the other one here, Steve. Nope. Well, I'm going to shut this off, and we're going to keep on walking, and if we find another one, we'll turn the camera back on. Hey, we just came around this tree, Steve did, and he looked up. I'm going to see if I can away from it. And we got one laying right there. Looks like a nice one right up there in the grass. And he probably spotted that one over 50 yards away right in the grass. It's not in the snow. We try to cover the grass and the field edges first. That's what our main philosophy is. Hit all the food plots, the field edges, all the points and the flats. And then we kind of go from there.
The shed hunting's kind of a weird deal. I mean, we've had sheds that we've walked right by today and ones that we've dang near even stepped on. They can be really tough to find, but then you get something like this and they reach out and about bite you.
We'll go up and grab it. Let's see. Let's go up and grab it. Let's see if it's And here's the mother guys.
Hey, Tom.
Us?
Let's see if these guys spot that thing over there.
Okay, yeah. We're not going to pick it up because them guys don't know we're going this way. They're coming around the field the other way.
It looks like they found another one.
We're going to see if
Hey, there's a shed right there.
Right here, another one.
Oh, they got one.
We got another one right here, Tom.
No, we just found that one.
Oh, you rotten bastard.
We wanted to see if you'd find it. Did you guys find one in the beans?
No. Yeah, we found one in the beans.
Cool, man.
So what do you guys got? Where was that one at? In a big bean field?
Right up here.
You should have called us, but he came and got it on video. Steve just found that one walking around this point.
Nice 4-point shed.
Is that a set?
No.
You know what? We got one over here. Bring it on over here now. Let's see if we got any of these are set yet. They're coming up now. We're gonna.
I think my pile's bigger than yours.
And let's see what you got.
This is the one we found in the beans in the four-wheeler.
Well, that's the one you found out the beans?
We found this one in the beans.
Oh yeah, that's a real nice one.
2.5-year-old probably.
Oh yeah.
This is the one I found driving up. Well,
Okay.
I think you guys found.
Yeah, that's the one that Steve actually found.
He put back out.
But we left it there.
Nice buck. Freaking buck.
Oh yeah.
Hammer.
Here's the one we just found. See if any of these are.
Oh really?
He found that one over here off this point.
nice shed.
You think them sets?
No sets.
No.
Well, we found that right down there by that cedar tree.
Huh.
Right off the end of that point. Is that a match to anything, Tom?
No match.
I don't know. Look at the one that you just found. Nope, that's not a match.
That could be.
That could be a match right there.
Is
It's
it?
all chewed up.
Set it on the four-wheeler seat. Oh yeah, that's a set. But see, doggone it, they're chewed up again. See that? See how they're chewed? The left main beam's got most of the tines already all chewed down, but yeah, that's a set. Well, what do we got? 2 sets?
One set, I think.
One set? No, that's a set. We got a set there. We got a set right there. That's a set, that chewed up set we found in that field. So we got 2 sets.
Why them babies up in there, Steve Owen? This is a nice dog.
Well, we're off to a good start. We've hit 4 different food plots. A couple food plots we didn't find any sheds, and a couple food plots we found some. Then we found a couple off a couple little points.
Well, same. It's the G3s. A lot shorter.
Well, we're gonna go put one more food plot on the back side of us here, and then I got a bunch of big brassica field. We're gonna spread out and hit it. Now, what we're gonna do on this, we're just gonna run the 4-wheelers around and see if we can find them on the 4-wheelers. And then we got a couple more food plots. Then we're gonna start hitting field edges. And then this afternoon we're gonna start hitting timbers and points. So we'll sign off and talk to you here in a little bit.
We need to.
Yeah, we're hitting this. The field right here is all beans, and this is all brassicas. I just wanted to stop, show you. We're checking this field. They're driving around the field edges. But look at all the tracks in this field. This field was just absolutely tore up.
Got one here, Tom.
They just found one over there in the brassica field. Oh yeah. How big?
Just a 2-year-old.
Who found that one?
Mark.
Oh gosh. Well, the mini blast just found one. A 2-year-old. We're just going to kind of scan this field. You can see this whole field just completely tore up, and usually we do pretty good. Last year we found, I think, 18 sheds over here, and we didn't have half the food plots. And this year we got definitely like 35 acres in, so we doubled the food plots this year. So we're kind of hoping we find somewhere in the mid-20s over here.
Dang nice. I'd say 2.5, maybe 3.
Okay.
This darn snow makes it so hard to find anything.
Yeah, it's real hard to find.
Heck of a good.
Oh yeah, that's good deer.
Good deer.
Okay, well, let's put it in the fork, put it on the strap. We're gonna keep driving around the field, and then kind of see what's going on. We'll kind of keep the camera going for a while, see if what happens here. Okay. Well, here's what we found today, fellas. What do we got? About a dozen of them, 11 of them. Count them up. See what we got. You guys getting a picture?
15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, we got 14?
We got 14 sheds.
Well, that's not bad. We had probably what, half a dozen different food plots, 4 of us, and we've been letting this farm sit for the whole year. It's the first time we've been on it shed hunting, and then usually we hit these in January and February and March, every weekend, maybe some during the week too, but these guys were coming down the last week of February, so we wanted to kind of wait and see what we could find on that weekend there. So we went to the Deer Classic, then a big shed hunt today, and we're getting ready to pack up. We're going to go to another farm and see what we can do over there, because we got about 25 acres full of food plots over there.